You can tell yourself it's just a dentist thing, nothing unusual. But when you know what happened here, it's horrible.
On top of that, what we told you.
That's what became known.
What happened here?
I'm really not feeling well right now. The abandoned school has a terrifying past. Children were locked up, tortured, and subjected to secret radiation and isolation experiments behind these walls. For decades, the Fernald School was a hidden laboratory under the guise of education. Tonight, we enter one of the darkest places in the United States, and what we find may haunt us forever.
Hello everyone, it's Gabriel.
And Quarantine, and today we're here for a nighttime exploration of a school with a terrifying past.
And it's been a very long time since we've had the chance to explore at night, and you'll see it's going to put us in a really unique atmosphere, because today's destination has a very unusual and frightening history.
That's why we're releasing this video on Halloween, to set the mood.
So get ready to settle in comfortably to watch this video, because it's going to have a very special atmosphere. The building doesn't want us to be here.
The story we're about to tell is chilling. A tale of abandoned children, illicit experiments, and a decades-old secret. This is the story of the Fernald School, an institution that imprisoned and harmed innocents for science. Before sneaking in at night, we checked for activity or surveillance by visiting the site 2 days earlier for a first look.
Yeah, so we're going to launch the drone to do a first scouting, and we immediately see something pretty alarming. There are car tracks inside the property.
At that moment, we thought it could be a security car patrolling the area, but after searching for a long time, we didn't see anyone on the site.
You should know that the property is really huge. There are maybe about 30 buildings completely abandoned. And it's going to be a real mission to be able to sneak in and explore most of these buildings.
We're too stressed to explore the abandoned school now, so we'll return to our hotel and come back at night.
The atmosphere has changed completely. You can clearly hear wildlife and plants. It's terrifying. We're moving forward on a long path to discover the first buildings of this abandoned school. We're in the middle of the forest, and in this forest there's a huge complex, an old school. You can start to make them out there. There are a lot of buildings, about 36, almost 40. And in this abandoned school, a lot of things have happened. Really very terrible.
Over there, it's scary.
Terrible things happen to children there. We'll reveal everything in this exploration. Exploring this abandoned place at night, we hear creaking doors and everything. The atmosphere is truly terrible. That's what we wanted, and we can already see many buildings here.
We can make it out in the darkness.
An important point, the place can be monitored. At any moment, a security patrol could arrive. There might be activity somewhere, but the place is huge and we don't know where. It'll be a cat and mouse game. Choose your building carefully.
Right in front there.
The big one there.
On the left, we'll let ourselves be guided by the elements a little, and we'll go straight into the first building that presents itself to us. We'll have a great surprise since there's still a lot inside. We really love night explorations. If you enjoyed it, give a thumbs up. If this video gets 10,000 likes, we'll do another night exploration at a location you suggest in the comments.
Oh no, I don't want to.
We'll see what they choose.
We already have access to one of the first buildings, which is quite full.
We're entering a beautiful room.
There are plenty of tables, plenty of chairs, plenty of vets.
There are a lot of kitchens.
That was likely the kitchen or laundry room.
Wow!
The sounds you hear, water drops, animals, doors slamming, rising wind, create an atmosphere.
You can feel the building come alive. Wow. The building? It doesn't want us to be here, does it?
No.
And maybe you're wondering how we manage not to freak out.
Well, honestly, we totally freak out.
We freak out, no?
It's really creepy, isn't it?
I'm terrified, you know? The atmosphere of this building is so dark. What are all these things here?
They look like safes.
Yeah,
Marked by 4s? They resemble small washing machines or ovens. It's really strange. I think this used to be the kitchen area. And here, I think this was the dining room. Look at the beautiful chandeliers on the ceiling.
so cool.
If you look, it says no food to be taken out of this dining room. We're in a dining room that still has a lot of furniture.
Personally, after that, the food he had in this dining room, I didn't really want to touch it, you know?
Yeah.
Are there tables over there?
I don't know exactly. Well, yeah.
They look like offices.
I think that's where you used to walk by with your tray.
Oh, that's exactly it.
On the left, there appears to be a very creepy door. Let's check it out. Dude, hear the wind? It's creepy.
All the sounds here are terrible. Oh, the atmosphere.
Okay, it comes out here. I think you were coming in that way. There were restrooms to wash your hands. And then you could go eat. Look, we have a tray at the meal or medical.
That must be scary, huh? Looks like an old infirmary.
Yeah, more like a restroom.
Yeah, a restroom too. That works.
I believe there are girls, boys, and everyone is on one side. There's something really creepy at the door already. It's so unsettling.
It just opened, especially.
If we believed in the paranormal, we wouldn't have come here, given the history.
Yeah, I saw videos of people who believed in the paranormal and who came here with detectors. They felt quite a few things.
Yeah, but are those things you should believe or not?
They're Americans, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, what a coincidence.
Oh, because after that, we're in America.
Yes, Americans tend to exaggerate. Now, I suggest we go do something. Did you see the stairs we used to get here?
Yeah.
There was one going down.
Okay.
We're going to go straight into the underground of... We're going to go straight to the underground of this school.
Yeah, the vibe here, man. There's not much here.
Wow.
But it's gloomy. Don't make us stay here all day, okay?
Oh no, no way.
Oh, did you see that? There, a forklift just went up high. Probably for the dishes or something.
Oh yeah.
And here, everything was cleaned. The available space is really gigantic.
Everything was emptied here, huh?
Can you imagine here we could hear the Aztec whistle?
Did you find anything?
Just take a look. You don't really want to go in there. Honestly, there's nothing special here. But you don't want to go in there? Even the door doesn't make you want to go in.
Yeah. Oh, that's horrible.
It's really scary. Perfect. I think we're changing buildings. We have so much to discover that we can't do it all. We'll do our best.
That one actually makes me really anxious.
Yeah. The building feels gloomy with loud noise from strong winds. And it makes us imagine all sorts of things, all these really creepy noises. Because you can really think the place is haunted, especially when you know its history, which we're going to tell you about.
It began in 1848 when the school opened to house children considered mentally deficient. But soon the mission shifted. The children were no longer protected but isolated and treated as outcasts. Segregation started at the institution in 1904 when a strict program was implemented. The children were separated and kept in unsanitary conditions, seen not as people but as burdens to hide. We'll also find a basement with an even scarier atmosphere. Honestly, each room we sneak into gets more frightening.
When we leave the building, our clear goal is to get as high up as possible. To check if we could spot a security patrol from the building's roof. It would be nice to go into that one so we can actually get up high.
If we get up on the roof, we can see if there's a car driving around.
Do you want to go in there?
Well, no.
Honestly, me neither. But I think we're going to go anyway, dude. This looks much more like offices. Look,
Oh yeah,
we've got some gear, a little bit.
there are still some things left.
Yeah.
And maybe it's the people who were in this office, who committed the atrocities that happened here.
Exactly. Because it was kept secret for so long. The people who condone that, because she's here.
Was it secret for 50 years?
Yeah, something like that. So the people who tolerated that. They stayed here for a very long time. And it feels like we're in a hospital, huh?
Well, it really looks like one here.
Yeah, the ideal spot to test on kids. We've got chairs, tables, some furniture and lockers.
It's creepy.
Here we have a reception area, right?
It's funny. A paper telling you to obey the law in a place where you're doing experiments on children.
Medical room?
It's really small. Maybe this is where they stored the radioactive oats, huh?
Or medicine, or yeah.
I think it was more of an infirmary, but in principle, there's a place here.
Where radioactive oats were stored.
You've got radioactive oats. Do they even realize what that is? Like,
Warehouse.
I don't want to taste it.
me neither. Though this school has been abandoned for ages, all its original elements remain. As we go deeper, our anxiety grows.
There's a lot of noise in the buildings, and security could catch us at any moment. We saw many warning signs about surveillance cameras at the complex entrance, and we're constantly expecting to encounter one. And that would really not be good for us. We really let ourselves be carried by the atmosphere, and we move from floor to floor, from hallway to hallway, until we come across a room that's going to be pretty creepy, especially when you know the school's past.
Here, we're looking at a room that was forcibly opened.
And yet,
It held up?
and we won't be able to see what's inside. And if it's been like that since it was abandoned, there could be things hiding in there.
You should know that today marks its 11 years of abandonment.
Oh, that's right in there.
Wow! You can say it's just a dentist thing, nothing unusual. But when you know what happened here, it's horrible.
That's what makes it really creepy. I mean, we were far from lobotomy or anything, but
We know it could have already been used for some things.
because on top of that, what we've told you, that's what became known. There might be a lot of things, experiences or whatever that were never known and are still secret even today. And well kept. It may have still been used for some things pretty strange. We're going to come across a stairwell finally, and we'll decide to venture upstairs to get a better view and see if we can spot any activity on the site. Staircase number 4, right ahead. We don't lose sight of the objective. Go up to the upper floors to get a clear view. Oh, wow. The stairway from hell, man. It's in much better shape than downstairs. There are the students' lockers.
Did you see the lockers?
Yeah.
I don't think I'll go that way anymore.
With our lamps, we're much more visible from outside.
That's the risk. Well, as you can see, unfortunately, it's been tagged a lot. It's something that often happens in places that are large and open to the elements. But it's not a big deal.
We on a
Place like this, it's the story that fascinates us.
It's huge.
It's been well walled up here. I think we're going to keep going up. Besides, this place is really a maze.
It's almost gigantic. Even though we're only in one building.
On top of that,
We're going to keep going up. We're going to see what's hiding.
Wow.
There are tiles.
that may be years old, made by children.
Some of them are pretty creepy, like.
This one is scary. Charlie, he's scary, huh?
Every time all the kids' names are listed, Eva made many.
Charlie, he made a lot too.
It's stupid. It's weird.
We're arriving at the top floor now.
It's much smaller than the others. We're already in the attic, actually.
Maybe don't walk on that. We're already in the attic here.
It's wild how much quieter it is than the first building. We used to hear so much noise before.
What subscribers see on camera? That's how I see the whole exploration, as if through my eyes. You're in my eyes.
I think we're going to. Because now the goal...
To have a... Oh, maybe over there.
Wait, shh. There's a lot of noise. We're going to see the rest of the building now. Now we're going to leave this building. We're going to go explore some others. Find as many period items as possible. Especially the children's rooms. The living spaces. Let's see what we find. We had several goals in mind at this school. Find the gyms, find the church, find the dorm rooms, find the classrooms. But we hadn't found everything yet. So we're switching buildings now to find more.
Where are we heading?
Towards the church that's just over there. She looks absolutely beautiful. And I think that obviously anything that has a bit of anything religious, it's always creepy in this kind of place.
You can see the tip of the church there in the darkness.
Yeah. The building is magnificent.
I think it's the one with one of the most beautiful facades.
Even that big building on the left.
Yeah.
Maybe there are some surprises inside. This is the amphitheater.
There's nothing there.
It's huge.
And when I talk about the living spaces, it's wow.
Oh, yes.
Finding this gave us chills, even if it's likely staged by other explorers. Having it in this school makes us even less comfortable. When I mentioned living spaces, I meant a place like this.
Where, you know, like this is really where you used to hear the children's laughter.
Everyone talking and everything.
There was a little floor above. Right there. With the hangman's rope.
In high school, I had an identical room, but like, when I say the same, I mean exactly the same. It's the same floor, lecture hall, room, and size.
Damn. And with the same noose?
There wasn't a noose. You know, now I'm gonna find out that it was actually my school when I was a kid, like...
It's really cool. We move forward in the darkness, barely lighting the way with our flashlights, afraid of being seen by a security guard. Next, we'll find a building that looks like a church and decide to sneak inside.
The chapel. I hadn't seen what was inside. I know there are kids' rooms with beds.
Yeah. Life is right in front of us, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, the vibe, you see.
Let's check inside. I think it's the chapel. Even though it doesn't look very open inside. Did you see there seems to be a hallway? What is this building? You know, I'm opening the door even though there's no door anymore. Okay, so?
It's not a church, right?
It's not a church. But it's clearly a place where people live. It's creepy. Are those bedrooms?
I don't think so.
Small offices? There are no bedrooms on that floor. But,
Look, there are plenty of hangars. You had to take off your coat before coming in.
maybe a classroom?
Or maybe we're in the first classrooms, huh? Because there's a blackboard.
Yet, it doesn't really look like a classroom.
No, there's no blackboard. There was a reception desk and he had lots of post office items.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the admin. Well, the office here.
Restrooms? Ah, you have to go upstairs for that.
And you have to go down to the basement for that.
Let's go see what's over there.
Lots of offices. Yeah, it was for administration.
Yeah, I think these were offices here.
The atmosphere out front. Oh.
It's terrifying.
It changes all of a sudden, like...
Yeah.
Look there. That hallway, it's like, okay, it's fine.
I'll go through there. It's two different vibes.
There are numbers of places.
I thought I heard a noise upstairs.
Whoa.
What's wrong?
There's an explorer's bag.
It's clearly an explorer's bag, right?
Yeah.
Where's the explorer?
It's not recent, I think.
No, but someone still lost their bag. You don't just lose it like that.
Yeah.
How do you end up with all your stuff on your back?
Especially, he got his bag snatched. It's horrible, the atmosphere.
Those typical American fountains.
Yes.
Ah, there, that was screwed in well. Did you see that?
Yeah. 208. I think these were rooms, these were classrooms here. Wow, it's big. There's a lot of wind here.
It's really big.
If this were a classroom, it would still feel really big to me.
And there's no blackboard.
Later, it's going to be a study room.
Or maybe a detention room, I'm not sure.
But it seems really big to me. And we're not going to stop here. We'll keep exploring the building's multiple floors to see what's there. We discovered attics, and in them, a library. What we're going to discover in this library is not ordinary. In the 1920s, as eugenics gained popularity in the United States, a terrible idea emerged. But what is eugenics? This idea is about improving the human race by preventing those considered inferior from reproducing. And at the Fernald School, this takes on a nightmarish turn. Some children are forcibly sterilized without consent to prevent them from having children. A completely unimaginable treatment that goes totally against human rights. In the 1940s, absolute horror will begin. Researchers from Harvard, funded by Massachusetts Institute of Technology and the Quaker Oats Company, begin experiments on these defenseless children. And it was in 1946 that they started making them eat radioactive cereals without their knowledge. They claimed to study calcium absorption, but secretly used these children as unwitting test subjects. Some joined a so-called science club at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, attracted by rewards and outings. But these so-called rewards were nothing more than oatmeal and milk containing doses of radioactive substances. The parents knew their children were in a scientific study on nutrition, specifically nutrient absorption. But they were kept in the dark about one crucial detail: the addition of radioactive substances to the food. The school acted secretly, without consent or information. Even the researchers weren't aiming to improve their health. Their only goal was to see if eating oats prevented calcium absorption.
Oh, look at those stairs.
We arrived straight into the attic. Oh yeah.
Strange to have such a big staircase leading up there.
Yeah. But it used to be a library.
What?
You see, I think it used to be a library.
Oh yes, it's for the archives.
Yeah. Awful books. Birth, Insanity Report,
Maybe all the children's archives were there?
Commissioner of Mental Diseases and Illnesses, Experimental Clinical Metabolism.
We're right on track here.
There's a ladder up there. I think it leads to the bell tower. Let's not stay here. Let's check out a new building. We avoid staying in this building and head back outside into the same gloomy atmosphere. And in front of us there's a building. We might think it's the bedrooms, but actually it's something completely different. It's even creepier with nature taking over again. You have these threatening plants on the path.
At one point after 11 years.
It's true. I think nobody is taking care of this garden.
Wow.
It's very possible that these are the rooms here.
Should we go straight there?
Let's go straight there.
This building, as gloomy as the others, has many classrooms. On the upper floors, you'll notice something truly unusual, something new for us in our explorations. The mic batteries are dead, so we're switching to the GoPro. It's going to be even more immersive now. This building is clearly more modern than the others.
What is that?
Biohazard.
Wow!
It truly feels like a laboratory here. It's strange, all these walls.
Yeah, these are, well, physics classrooms.
Yeah, but so laboratory.
Oh yeah, okay. I was thinking of the laboratory like unhealthy experiment.
No. There were many workbenches here. It's studying science and physics.
Oh no, maybe that building over there was classrooms.
Yeah, very likely.
A staircase going up.
Dead bodies!
Super creepy.
Ho! I'm the one who opened the door. It's okay.
A good place to eat.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the teacher's lounge where they used to eat. I don't think the students came here.
Maybe it's a small place to eat in peace.
It's so big. It's okay, it's all over the place. Weird, the doors are closed. They're all closed here.
And that one?
There might still be a lot of business. The ceiling.
Did you see these drawings?
Such a small classroom.
Yeah, it's a small class.
Yeah, weird. Are we going straight upstairs? Be careful not to slip there. Ah, it's frozen. We can't open it. It's stuck.
Too bad.
That must be it, yeah. Oh man. Look, we're on 2 centimeters of ice.
And it's like this everywhere, look.
Yeah,
We're really gonna have to go.
Yeah, we'd never seen that before.
We'd never seen that before.
Yeah, but it's happening more and more. What? During the nighttime exploration, it was about -10 degrees, so that level's floor was entirely flooded and frozen. That's extremely rare and dangerous. We had to be very careful not to fall.
Obviously, all the rooms had been emptied.
Oh wow, it's crazy to find something like this.
It's at least 4 centimeters now and still growing. Doing this might help us notice it.
Well, it goes deep, huh?
Yeah.
Oh! Right, come on.
Same as the floor below dining. We can change buildings.
Incredible.
Oh, it feels good to be on real ground. It's not easy.
This floor is freezing.
I think we can go out over there.
We're not going to stay in this building any longer than this, because it's really dangerous. We're going to decide to go back and explore a new one that's not very far away, and we're going to make a new discovery.
We're about to achieve one of our goals, finding the gymnasium. The gymnasium here?
Ah, the ground is soft.
The ground is completely collapsing. Yeah, that's why there's a basement. So here it was an indoor basketball court between 2 bowls of cornflakes.
That's exactly what I meant.
A bit edgy, but very real. It's cool to discover these living spaces.
You were right. Entering that gym was very risky. Still, we got some photos inside and we're glad to see it. But there was still one thing we really wanted to find, the students' rooms.
So we're going to explore the building that's attached to the gym and go upstairs to discover what's hidden there.
Again, we'll find many classrooms.
It's still frozen on the ground. It's still frozen on the ground. That used to be a classroom. We had a blackboard there, a blackboard there, a blackboard there. This is the room where we used to study. But there's no blackboard.
There was a light above the blackboard.
All right, okay. But what's strange compared to the other building? The top floor was totally frozen before, but here it's the ground floor. We'll check it out. Oh, there's the bookstore in front. The door is dirty. Let's change it. Let's
go here.
Oh la 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 la.
All right, let's go take a look. We're getting to the top. The atmosphere, it's gloomy. That's a big painting.
Yeah, the classrooms are more or less together.
Look ahead.
It's gloomy. We'd been exploring for at least 2 hours. With all the noises we kept hearing while exploring, our anxiety grew much more than at first. Still, we kept venturing into those classrooms. This one is big.
Yeah.
Looking at it from Google Maps, you'll see an X-shaped building that looks a bit like a prison. Given this school's history, you might assume that's where the children slept. Let's go. As the years go by, the truth starts to come out, especially in the 1960s. The Fernald School is a nightmare. Filthy dorms, abuse, neglect, and malnutrition. The complaints keep piling up, but the institution continues to operate in complete indifference. The first changes came in 1972, but it was already too late. The initial reforms offer better protection for these children, but victims are still scarred for life. The school remains open despite the scandals. But everything changed in 1993 when a journalist's investigation revealed to the public the secret experiments conducted on the children. It was a shock. Most people are outraged. 2 years later, in 1995, President Bill Clinton issued an official apology to the victims. A $1.85 million settlement was reached, but can the damage truly be undone?
On the way to the potential dormitory we found, we'll make a truly unusual discovery. It had snowed shortly before our exploration, so we'll find very fresh footprints in the snow. Look, when we were talking about tire tracks and activity,
there are footprints and tire tracks. And that's not reassuring. That scares us, because if it's a security guard, things could go badly. If it's a squatter on the property, things could get worse. Plus, the footprints lead to the building we want to explore.
So we're going in. It's creepy. We're at the possible dormitory and see no more footprints. The large building stands before us, so we'll begin exploring it immediately to find the rooms. We're checking out one last building. The one ahead of us. There are more on the sides, but...
Ah, did you see there are balconies there?
Yeah?
And the one we want to see is the one right in front of us.
Oh, it's huge.
It's huge. A building shaped like an X.
And what do X's make you think of?
Of prisons.
There are people who were here.
There were many orphans and disabled people.
Mentally.
People with mental disabilities were stigmatized and mostly rejected by society then.
Yeah.
Remember, this existed in the 1950s.
That's right.
It's here, yeah?
The elevators, there's no floor. Ah, it's because it goes down.
Yeah. But really, I feel like I'm in a prison here. A small cafeteria.
Maybe that's what the dormitories are.
They look like dormitory doors anyway.
Maybe more over there.
Yeah, I think those are the restrooms. Restrooms.
Bedroom.
Bedroom.
Dormitories! So we're filming a little further ahead.
Apparently there were several people here.
Yeah, I think 4 people were sleeping here. Under each lamp. There must have been a bed here. The same thing likely existed symmetrically on the other side. The beds have been removed.
Pelly. It kind of reminds me of the buttons to call the nurse.
Yeah, exactly.
It's strange.
Empty bedroom. We will have found the dormitories.
When we discovered the first rooms, we were happy but not yet satisfied, because what we really wanted to find was a bed, or at least the decor from that time. And finally, you'll see that as we keep opening rooms, we're going to come across a macabre discovery. What happened here?
A squat. I'm really not feeling well.
Oh, damn. Oh, a freaking squat.
Who put on the bubbles to plug the holes?
What happened? I don't feel good at all right now.
It hasn't been used in a while, but finding this is never reassuring. After finding this squat, the atmosphere was really strange. We really didn't want to stay here, afraid that the person who was living here might come back.
Especially since the atmosphere in this room was really terrifying. There were a lot of things that made it seem pretty recent. There had clearly been a fight inside with signs of struggle everywhere. Also, this room was warmer than the rest of the school. So we left right away.
I believe this discovery will end exploration here. This building is huge too.
Those are other dormitories too, I think.
Yeah.
I think we've seen enough.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
That squat really messed me up. The atmosphere was way too weird. We decided to leave because we didn't feel comfortable or safe here. On our way back, we passed a building that had caught fire weeks before our visit.
Police in Waltham are looking for the cause of a fire. This was inside an abandoned building. There were challenges fighting those flames. No injuries were reported.
The cause of the fire remains unknown, highlighting the many strange things happening at this school. In 2003, after 155 years of horror, Fernald School permanently closed. But the memory of the atrocities committed behind these walls will never fade away. Luckily, the scandal was exposed, protecting these children from past horrific blood experiments. And who knows? Perhaps another school elsewhere in the world is secretly experimenting on children?
That's it for this exploration. Excellent and terrifying. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you all for watching until the end. Don't hesitate to give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It's very important so you don't miss the next videos. See you next Saturday at 6 p.m. This was Gabriel and Corentin. Bye.